Hey everybody, I'm Monty Mont,
And I'm B squared.
and episodes 3 and 4 of Moon Knight, we seen it. So guys, we are back. We stopped for a second, but we're back. Let me just cut to the chase. What is going on in this show? Because I'm kind of glad we weren't on last week. Because
Yeah.
I would have had some high hopes. And now, okay, let me say this. Because when they did the first 2 episodes of WandaVision, I remember WandaVision, y'all? Remember that?
Oh, yes. One of the
I was
greatest.
for it. A lot of people were confused. What are we doing? What does this mean? I loved it. I love that they took a chance. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm not a guy that doesn't like something a little different. Okay. Okay. We've had 4 episodes.
Yep.
And they're almost an hour, let's say a little less than 4 hours of showtime. And I've seen Moon Knight for about 5.5 minutes. I don't know what's going on right now. B squared, just help me out. What's going on, man?
So there's just a lot going on. Like, it's one goal, but there's just like so many separate things going on to get to that goal. So like apparently they're trying to find this Amut or Amit, but episode 3 they go to the Cairo to get this,
which I liked. I liked that they were there.
I like that, to get this artifact from this one mummy or I don't know, sarcophagus. There it is.
Yeah.
And then the next episode they get something else from another sarcophagus. So it's kind of like, I don't know, putting pieces together. It's just like a treasure hunt movie. I don't know. It's like Indiana Jones mixed with the Mummy, and it's just prolonged. That's what I see it as.
But it's like, just make that then. You know what I'm saying? Just call it Oscar Isaac and the Hunt for the Egyptian Treasure. It's like a national treasure. Yeah, like you say, Indiana Jones, the Mummy mixed thing. And it's like Moon Knight is just this kind of little side thing. Oh yeah, sometimes he's Moon Knight, but it's really this split personality story with the wife, and even like the villain guy, he's just like, it's so many different things. And I'm just kind of like, bro, what are we doing?
Like, I don't know what this one was.
Yeah, I mean, he then now to even compound that, I don't even feel like recapping it, but at the end, Mark or Steven, he's at like this psychiatrist or this psychiatric place, and it's like as if all of this has all been fake. They're trying to make it seem like that. And the Harold, the villain, is just like a doctor, like, oh no, I'm just and it's like, bro, more like y'all. We got 2 episodes left.
I don't know what they're going for. I honestly don't.
I don't. I'm totally confused and just like, I don't. And again, y'all, no Moon Knight.
None. The most we've seen was probably like 5 minutes of Moon Knight. Just 5 minutes.
The show is called Moon Knight. Not Mark and Steven fight over one body and his wife tries to figure out who. I don't know. I'm all for Vision. Shoot your shot. But 4 episodes in, bro, we got to like have, I don't know how to, okay, so B squared, this is what I hate. I hate when there's so many questions to a show, but not much show left. I hate when we get to this point.
Yes. It's only 6 episodes and we're on 4.
We're through 4. We got 2 more episodes. And there's just a ton of questions to be answered that I don't know. I mean, cool if they want to have another season, but I like wrap up the stuff that y'all had, maybe at the teaser for the end of the first season, let another villain come or something, but don't leave us hanging with. So I don't know how they're going to wrap this up. So I mean, again, I'm not just down on the show. I just don't know what they're doing.
No, not at all.
I don't. Can you remember another show that had you this confused over halfway through? I don't know.
I can't think of another show like this.
No.
I know the psychiatrist or psychiatric ward thing, they took that from Smallville, because I remember that. Because
I never saw Smallville. Explain that.
So like in this episode, Clark is dressed in all white and in a hospital. And apparently every adventure that he's been on as Clark, he's not Superman yet, but all these superpowered adventures were just made up in his mind. And this doctor, who was also a villain, was trying to convince him that none of this happened. It's all in your mind. And he, of course, had to break free of that. So that's all that reminded me of.
It's funny that you say that because there was I remember there was Batman the Animated way back in the 90s. And they had an episode like that. I think the Joker, one of them put him on some kind of mind thing, so everything seemed fake and it was actually as a dream. But again, this would be cool if we were going 10 episodes deep. You know what I'm saying? But again, y'all, I know I sound like a broken record. We are 4 of 6. Even like Hawkeye was like starting to make sense and land the plane. That was a 6th episode.
It had a storyline.
Yes.
It had a consistent storyline.
Yes. I mean, I don't even know like with the wife thing. Like, I don't know. Like, they just got so many different threads. If they can land this plane, then hey, they're better than me. But I don't know. I'm just a little like discombobulated at this point. Now, B Square, I'm pretty sure you're too young for a show called Lost. But
my parents watched it. Yes. I know my parents watched it.
And I'm going to just go out on a limb and believe your parents at the end hated it. Because Lost took us on this long journey and it was great. I mean, it was excellent at first. But then they started just doing stuff and unanswered questions.
Kind of like Game of Thrones did?
Yeah, well.
Was it like that?
That's a whole nother. That's another talk because Game of Thrones is near and dear to me that they did not land a plane, but you never had a question about Game of Thrones up until that last half of the season. But they just it's like I was giving them faith. We would get a little Moon Knight. I was like, okay, it's gonna come on, and then now they're just like, forget Moon Knight. We just doing our own thing. So I don't know what to tell y'all. I mean, what do you think's happening in these next couple episodes?
Okay, see, the 3rd episode, they're in Cairo. They get led to the 4th. And they find this creature guarding Alexander the Great or whatnot. And they get the Ushabach, whatever that thing is. And then Hollow shoots him.
Yeah, that's right. He shot him,
and then he ends up in a ward. And then the random hippo at the end. Like, I honestly don't know what to expect. Hopefully, I feel like they're gonna release Khonshu again. Moon Knight's gonna return for another 2 minutes, and then that'll be that. I don't know. I'm so confused.
Yeah. Somebody was like, well, the hippo represents some kind of fertility god. Okay, great. What does that have to do with the Moon Knight show? Like, what? Okay. I don't.
That's good to know, but I don't.
How is that? Man, yeah. I mean, and then the Alexander the Great thing, and I don't know. I mean, there was a point, it was kind of, Harold told his wife that he knew about, who her father getting killed, something like that, and he kind of planted a little seed of dissension or whatever there. But then he said it wasn't him, and he knew, but he couldn't tell her all this stuff. So I mean, I don't know. I have no idea.
But he's doing it, like, he's killing it though, because in the 3rd episode, when like he was pleading his case, he did have a point that Khonshu chose a man who was like not well in the head. Like, he had me believing him for a minute because I was like, that is true, and makes him like seem immature.
I'm glad you brought that up because every good villain, I always say this, every good villain should make sense to you at some point a little bit. Like, I don't want to wipe out half the earth, but I kind of
see what you mean.
You have to relate somewhat to a villain a little bit. So yeah, I forgot about that part. That was actually, I said the same thing. I was like, I don't know why he chose Old Boy because he is totally not right. I mean, he works at a museum, but yeah, so that was a good part. I like Harold. I'm just not getting.
It's carrying the
Yeah, I
show.
want more of him in context with Moon Knight, but it's like they just keep taking us on these things. And I was excited for Egypt, but it's still like, man, we are all over the place here. So
There was some fighting though, like when he
yeah,
got to
yeah, we got
Cairo
some
with those
fighting.
random guys. That
Isn't
was
that crazy to
nice.
say in a superhero show? Like we're like, wait, well, no, there was a fight.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Minute 22, that was cool. Like,
That was nice.
I don't know. Like, how can I like hit 40 guys at this point? I mean,
He had so many fight scenes.
even like, okay. Even like Loki, Loki had a lot of exposition in it, where he was, kind of what am I doing? Where am I at? But it all tied in. I never had this feeling with Loki at all. Like I was totally like, okay, I'm with you. I'm getting it. Okay, because he's okay, I got it. There's just nothing that is tethering us to anything in this. So y'all, I have no idea for these next couple episodes. I don't know what's gonna happen. We really, B Square, we talked about this too. We haven't really seen any big cameos,
Not cameos, but like, instead of post-credit scenes, I found this out that at the end they have like different phases of the moon. So like first episode is like a little bit, second episode grows some more, and then they have like different images or whatever to signify like where he is and like what time it is, I guess. But
I didn't even catch that. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe so. Well, guys, we're hoping this ties together because I don't know. I'm really just like, again, I'm gonna keep watching. I just have no idea what we're doing right now. So take that review. But we'll be any last thoughts, B Square, before we go.
Hopefully it all pieces together, makes sense in the end, and that we get at least in the finale a good amount of Moon Knight. So
wouldn't it be nice?
That would be nice.
Wouldn't it nice to see MK just maybe pop his head up, maybe do something?
Yeah, something crazy, at least a cool move here and there.
And not like, a flash of Moon Knight and then everybody just dead. No. Let's see some, I don't know. Maybe we're just wishing too big for a show called Moon Knight.
Yes.
So stay with us, man. We seen the podcast. Hopefully we're getting some more. If one of my associates is doing her job, and I'm going to check on that tonight, we're supposed to be getting some more subscribers. Hopefully some more of you are seeing this. This is on the Mighty Sharp Network. B Squared, I appreciate you, man. We'll be back next week. Y'all, you know what to do. Be blessed. Stay sharp.
Peace.